Prince Louis stole the show over the weekend during Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee celebrations in London, even being captured in several meme-worthy photos.
This year, we've invited hundreds of inspiring individuals to the service, allowing us to continue Her Majesty's tradition of recognising and thanking those who have gone above and beyond to support others. Her Majesty leaves with us an incredible legacy, and one that has deeply inspired many of us.
6-year-old Prince Louis has melted the hearts of people again, but this time it was at the annual Christmas Carol concert, organized by his mother, Princess Katherine. The young prince's simple yet profound actions captured the hearts of everyone at the concert, as he displayed his love for his family and his kind-hearted nature by a simple act.
The royal family is getting in the holiday spirit. The royals are pictured attending Princess Kate's annual Christmas Carol service at Westminster Abbey on December 6th. The Princess of Wales arrives looking very festive in a long red coat.
But what did he do this time around to capture the hearts of everyone at the Christmas Carol? Join us as we explore how Prince Louis touched the hearts of people at the Christmas Carol concert. Prince Louis melted hearts. At Christmas Carol concert. On the 6th of December, the Christmas Carol concert kicked off at Westminster Abbey with lots of royal family and notable guests in attendance. Among them was the youngest member of the family, Prince Louis, who was dressed in a navy suit like his older brother, Prince George. In Prince Louis's hand was a handwritten note, which was dedicated to someone who had shown him love, kindness, and support in 2024, walking beside his parents to the kindness tree, which was located at the entrance of the abbey to hang his note. Suddenly, something unexpected happened, and Prince Louis's note became exposed, showing his beautiful childlike handwriting and message to the world. The exposed letter of Prince Louis brought smiles to the faces of everyone at the concert. But what exactly was written in Louis's note? Let's find out. Prince Louis's handwritten message read, "Thank you to Grandma and Grandpa because they have played games with me." This was an adorable note. The 6-year-old had written to Kate Middleton's parents, Carol and Michael Middleton, with whom he had a close bond. In September, a video posted online showed the Middleton grandparents playing games with their grandchildren, including Louis. An insider in the palace had also shared that Kate's parents are an enduring factor in the upbringing of their grandchildren. It has also been reported that Carol and Michael Middleton often have sleepovers with the 3 siblings and occasionally accompany Kate on school drop-offs. These show the strong bond between the grandparents and their grandchildren, which is key to family values. For Prince Louis, playing games with his grandparents was considered a gesture worthy of gratitude, as his note showed how thoughtful and kind-hearted he was, and how he was growing up to be a fine, kind-hearted prince. Like his parents, Prince Louis placed his letter on the kindness tree, first before the others followed as well, sticking their handwritten letters to the kindness tree, as it was a tradition of the Christmas Carol concert hosted by the Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton.
Kate was joined by Prince William and their children Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis for what was the first time the Wales family have been seen together since Trooping the Colour in June.
The public reacted positively to the exposed message of Prince Louis, with so many positive reactions and heartfelt gestures as the young prince won the hearts of the people. On social media, people reposted the prince's exposed note. Some also exacted their favorite parts of the note and reflected on the importance of teaching children to express gratitude. Kate Middleton and Prince Charles were also commended for training their son with such values from a young age. This simple, heartfelt message of Prince Louis to his grandparents encouraged others to write thank you notes on their social media handles to people who had impacted their lives. But Louis's heartwarming actions didn't end there, as the young prince still did something heartwarming that proved just how thoughtful and sweet he is, as he played a big role in helping his mother surprise his sister Charlotte. How did he do this? Let's find out. Another heartwarming Louis moment came when a reporter from The Times overheard Princess Kate telling Paloma Faith, one of the event musical performances, about a surprise ballet performance revealed during the service. Interestingly, one person knew about it beforehand. Prince Louis knew. He struggled to keep the surprise a secret from his sister Charlotte, who loves ballet and takes lessons. However, despite his excitement, he managed to keep the surprise until the event. Charlotte was excited to see the ballet performance, and at one point she was also standing like a ballerina, with her feet in third position during the service. Even at a young age, Prince Louis had demonstrated maturity and self-control. This was an inspiring and unique display of love, but that was not the only heartwarming moment of the event. Another notable thing in the Christmas Carol was the presence of Princess Katherine. This was considered a significant milestone, as the princess had been away from public events and her duties as Princess of Wales, as she had spent most of the year behind closed doors due to some health challenges she faced. Firstly, it began with an abdominal surgery in January, followed by her cancer diagnosis and subsequent treatment. This made her stay away from the public for most of 2024. However, everything took a new turn in September when she announced X, formerly Twitter, to share that she cannot tell how relieving it was to finally complete her chemotherapy treatment. She added that she was focused on doing all she could to stay cancer-free, as the path to healing and full recovery was long.
It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family, but I've had a fantastic medical team who have taken great care of me, for which I'm so grateful.
Princess Catherine's presence further inspired and encouraged everyone present at the concert. Although Princess Kate was declared cancer-free, she did not attend many public events in 2024, except the state visit of the Emir of Qatar, which she attended on December 3rd. However, she wasn't going to let the Christmas Carol concert pass without her presence, so she graced it with her presence. This marked her second public appearance since she had completed her chemotherapy treatment, a clear indication that she was gradually returning to her duties as Princess of Wales. More public engagements are also expected of the princess, just as she graced the Together at Christmas Carol, which she launched in 2021 to celebrate community support and kindness. A few weeks before the concert, the palace released a statement on the focus of the 2024 Christmas concert, highlighting it was a moment to reflect upon the importance of love and empathy, and how much we need each other, especially in the most difficult times of our lives. The statement also read that Princess Kate wanted to celebrate the many people supporting those in need, individuals who have inspired, counseled, comforted, and above all else, shown that love is the greatest gift we can receive, with the 2024 theme inspiration from The Christmas Story, which encouraged everyone to consider the experiences of others and the important human need of giving and receiving empathy. In the statement released, it was obvious the princess also acknowledged her difficult year, having to deal with abdominal surgery, a cancer diagnosis, and staying away from the public eye. It was a hard time for her, but she scaled through. As part of the tradition of the concert, the princess was expected to give a speech, and this year she gave a mind-blowing speech that also reflected her struggles, while also reflecting the attention of those unsung heroes who helped others in their time of need. What did the Princess of Wales say in her speech? You don't want to miss this, so stay tuned as we delve right into her speech. The Princess of Wales's speech at the Christmas Carol concert. Turn to love and not fear, Princess Kate began as she addressed the 1,600 people in Westminster Abbey. With a smile, she read from the letter she had written, This carol service is a heartfelt celebration of every one of you, and a reminder that at Christmas and throughout the year, we must all shine for each other, because in times of joy and sadness, we are all each other's light. Using the Christmas story, she explained further how a Savior came to earth as an infant, as a vulnerable being who needed love despite being the Savior. She went on to talk about the importance of giving and receiving empathy, as well as just how much we need each other despite our differences. The princess continued by saying the love that we show ourselves and the love we show others.
Wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you personally for all the wonderful messages of support and for your understanding.
Should be a love that listens with empathy, a love that is kind and understanding, a forgiving love, and a love that brings joy and hope. Her language was emotional as she emphasized the importance of supporting each other who had faced a hard time and who needed care. Princess Kate also praised those who cared for others in need, either by offering gentle words or a receptive ear, an arm around an exhausted shoulder, or silently being by someone's side. She urged everyone to keep the Christmas spirit and make, as she said, "Love is the light that can shine even in our darkest times." Princess Catherine's speech at the Christmas Carol concert was considered her most open, sincere, and emotional speech, which emphasized love, empathy, and community. The princess was all smiles for the event as she hosted her biggest event of the year. As she concluded her speech, her family, Prince William, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, were seated at the front row in their matching outfit like their mother. They wore red, burgundy, and navy colors as they supported their mother and looked charming sitting in the front row. Catherine's parents were also present to support their daughter. However, King Charles and Queen Camilla were notably absent, although they were present at the concert in 2022. This could be due to the king's health issues, as the royal family had faced some significant challenges this year. And this could be the reason for the princess theme this year. Let's look at some of the challenges faced by the royal family. Royal family troubles. Trying to get through everything else and keep everything on track has been difficult. 2024 has been the hardest year, and from a personal point of view, it has been brutal. These were the exact words Prince William used to describe the year during an interview. The royal family has been known to face a lot of scandals, scrutiny, challenges, and troubles. But this year had been the worst for them all as they had so much trouble. But how did it all begin? It all began shortly after the new year in 2024, when two prominent members of the royal family fell sick at around the same time and were diagnosed with the same illness. King Charles III, 76 years old, and the Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, 42 years old, were both diagnosed of cancer.
Princess of Wales has just announced that she is undergoing treatment for cancer. Here now is a very personal message from her.
This was heartbreaking and unexpected. King Charles was undergoing a procedure in February to treat an enlarged prostate when the medical team found out that he had cancer. An announcement was made to the public on the king's diagnosis.
Buckingham Palace, which has announced that the king has been diagnosed with cancer.
Though they didn't inform the public on the type of cancer he had. As a result of this, King Charles had to step down from his public duties, focusing on state business and official paperwork. Kate Middleton, the daughter-in-law of the king, also faced her health problems. It began with an abdominal surgery in January, which was announced to the public as she was unable to carry out certain planned engagements that had been scheduled. Prince Wales also announced that he won't be available to carry out his duties as his wife was sick. A few weeks later, Princess Catherine was declared healthy. Rumors began circulating of the princess being diagnosed with cancer, but the royal family debunked it until March, when the princess released a video explaining that her abdominal surgery was successful. But tests following her surgery revealed that she had cancer. The princess also shared that she was going to undergo preventive chemotherapy and described the cancer diagnosis as a huge shock for her and Williams. However, they didn't disclose the type of cancer the princess had. Amid their health struggles, another controversy arose in the royal home in March. Kensington Palace released a photograph of the Princess of Wales and her 3 children, taken by Prince William. The picture was released to send a positive message regarding the princess's recovery. However, the whole situation was turned into a disaster, as major photo agencies claimed that the picture was manipulated. This made picture agencies like Associated Press, Associated Foreign Press, Reuters, and Getty remove the image of Kate, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Princess Louis from their pages. These agencies cited an editorial issue and post-publication review among the reasons for making the picture unavailable. The news trended for weeks, with many alleging that the princess's health was worse, hence the need to manipulate the picture. This issue strained the royal family's public image. The princess tweeted an apology and explained that she was learning how to edit her photos like most amateur photographers. However, the public refused to accept this as the reason for the manipulated picture. But this was just the beginning of their troubles. In June, Princess Anne suffered a serious health issue after sustaining an injury that landed her in the hospital. Buckingham Palace released a statement that the princess had sustained minor head injuries.
Princess Anne has sustained minor injuries and concussion following an incident on the Gatcombe Park estate yesterday evening.
And a concussion following an incident on her Gatcombe Park estate. Princess Anne was hospitalized at Southmead Hospital, Bristol. Although the original cause of the injury remained unknown, the medical team said her injuries were consistent with potential impact from a horse's head or legs. However, they weren't able to get appropriate information as Princess Anne suffered memory loss. She stayed in the hospital for 5 days under close observation until she felt better and resumed her duties. Meanwhile, amidst all these challenges in the royal family, Prince Harry and Meghan's absence were emphasized as the couple were sharing snippets of their trips around the world, exploring new places. They traveled to Jamaica, Canada, Nigeria, and Colombia. Their trips around the world marked a definitive shift from past years for the Duke and Duchess, who have historically stayed closer to home. One would have expected that the troubles at home would make Prince Harry check on his father or siblings, but none of that happened. Instead, they focused on their philanthropy.
Markle wanted Harry to see LA through the eyes of philanthropy.
This stirred further backlash for the royal family as their troubles continued. Just last month in November, during the visit of the Qatari royal family to the UK, Queen Camilla also fell sick and had to withdraw from her duties as she caught a chest infection, pneumonia. Though the Queen was initially part of the event, she had to step back as she complained of tiredness from the illness and stayed indoors for a couple of weeks. But something else happened. A controversial documentary titled "The King, the Prince, and Their Secret Millions" aired, sparking public outrage on the ways the royalty earned their money from the hard work of people. The documentary revealed that King Charles and Prince William were given huge sums of money from the Duchy of Lancaster and Duchy of Cornwall. The king was given €27.4 million from his Lancaster, and William received €23.6 million from Cornwall. These funds were alleged to be private income in addition to the millions the royals get annually from British taxpayers. The documentary also revealed that the properties and lands tied to the estates of Lancaster and Cornwall charged millions to the NHS, the British Armed Forces, and charities for using the properties. The royal family was accused of exploiting the public for their profit. Although Prince William debunked this news, The documentary gained lots of support, and the royal family's public image suffered negative criticism. Despite the troubles, Princess Katherine returned to the public and held the Christmas carol as she spoke on love, empathy, and support towards one another. But how did this cherished Christmas carol concert come to be? Stay with us as we explore the history of the Together at Christmas event. Princess Kate. Christmas Carol Concert. Princess Kate's Christmas Carol Concert, popularly known as the Together at Christmas, began with her first concert at Westminster Abbey in 2021, with the program televised on Christmas Eve in the UK. Although the event already happened before then, it was replayed on Christmas Eve. The main aim of the concert is to honor those who have gone back to the UK, recognizing the efforts of people in showing love and dedicating themselves to offering help to those in need. In 2021, the program was dedicated to those who had dedicated their lives to working tirelessly to help others during the COVID-19 pandemic. These individuals were recognized and praised for their sacrifices during the carol, and the lives that were lost were also remembered. That same year, the princess did something unique as she performed publicly on the piano for the first time, singing with Scottish singer Tom Walker in his song "For Those Who Can't Be Here," a touching tribute to the lives who were lost in the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2022, the carol service was dedicated to Queen Elizabeth II, who died in September, just 3 months before the event.
This year, we've invited hundreds of inspiring individuals to the service, those who showcase the power of connectedness and community values.
The Christmas carol in 2022 was in more of a somber tone, as the theme reflected remembrance, reflecting the Queen's legacy of service and community support to the UK citizens and the world at large. King Charles and Queen Camilla were in attendance during this concert. In 2023, the concert moved its focus to the children's sector. It recognized and celebrated those who worked in the children's sector, like midwives, pediatricians, and teachers, who worked closely with children and did extremely well. Schools and students were also invited to the concert. Prince Louis was also recognized for his heartwarming gesture and funny nature, as the then 5-year-old prince was spotted trying to blow out his sister Charlotte's candle during the service. For the 2024 carol, so many notable events happened, from young Louis Tauer's sweet message to his grandparents to Princess Catherine's inspiring appearance in the event and her heartwarming speech. But it didn't end there. The 2024 concert also featured an inspiring musical performance by the Westminster Abbey Choir, who sang Colours of Christmas. Some contemporary artists, like Oliva Dean, Paloma Faith, J.P. Cooper, and Gregory Porter, also performed. There was also a special performance by 2 soloists from the Royal Ballet and students from the Royal Ballet School, who added more colors to the event. Prince William also did a reading from Isaiah 9, emphasizing the importance of light in darkness, signifying hope in dark times. It seemed the royalty had turned to their Christian faith during the illness of Princess Katherine, as Prince William's words also expressed heartfelt emotions. Other notable readings included an original piece on the importance of compassion in our lives by Michelle Dockert, and heartfelt readings from Dofi Okamedo, Olympian Adam Peaty, OBE, and Richard E. Grant. The Christmas carol was also graced by some prominent personalities like Sophie Winkleman and her husband, Lord Frederick Windsor, along with their daughters, Princess Beatrice and her husband, Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, Pippa Middleton, Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, James Middleton and his wife Alizée, Lady Helen Taylor, daughter of the Duke of Kent, Lady Gabriella Windsor, daughter of Prince Michael of Kent, and Princess Michael of Kent, and so many others. The 2024 Christmas Carol program was a beautiful one that combined both modern and traditional elements of Christmas celebration. Traditional elements of singing old carol songs like the performance by the Westminster Abbey Choir and biblical reading of passages like Prince Wales, reading from the book of Isaiah. Meanwhile, modern elements like the placing of letters on the kindness tree and musical performances by contemporary artists like Paloma Faith and Gregory Porter. All these elements ensured a sense of balance and preservation of the old ways of Christmas while still celebrating Christmas in our modern ways. The Christmas Carol concert ended with a candle-lighting ceremony by notable people who represented the theme of resilience, sympathy, and love. Lindsay Burrow, the wife of former rugby league star Rob Burrow, who died in June after a battle with motor neuron disease, lit a candle alongside Sir Chris, who is terminally ill with prostate cancer. Paralympians Lizzie Jordan and Danny Kahn also lit candles as they represented the spirit of overcoming challenges and supporting others in their communities. Their presence aligned with the service's focus on love and empathy. From the young Prince Louis's heart-melting handwritten letter to his grandparents, to Princess Katherine's second appearance in public after winning the fight against cancer, and her heartfelt speech, which emphasized love is the light that can shine bright, even in our darkest times. The 2024 Christmas Carol concert was a success. What do you think of Prince Louis's handwritten note that melted hearts? What impact does it have on the Christmas Carol? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the following video shown on your screen. You will enjoy it.